Hello, I'm Hannah from Hannah Books and Beauty, and today I'm doing the Disney song book tag. I'm so excited. This tag seems so fun. I was tagged to do this ages ago by Collie of the Wombles, which is basically, she's called Shelley. She has a book channel and she tagged me ages ago, and I'm finally getting around to it. You should go and subscribe to Shelley because one, she has a great book channel, and two, she's just a great human being. So you should go and subscribe to her and show her some love. So basically what this tag is each question relates to a Disney song which relates to a book. So let's just do this. Question 1. Aladdin, A Whole New World. Pick a book that made you see the world differently. Now, Aladdin is my all-time favourite Disney film, so this is why this tag is just perfect. So I don't have a book that made me see the world differently, but I definitely have an author who challenges my views, and it's just all round perfect. And my god, and I think you know who it is if you've watched his channel for like more than 5 seconds. Alice Walker! Oh, what a surprise! So from her I have Living by the Word. This is a collection of some of her works. I then have The Colour Purple, which is most famous for, and this is heartbreakingly good. And then I then have one of her poetry collections, which is Revolutionary Petunias, which is all perfect. Question number 2, 101 Dalmatians, Cruella De Vil. Oh, pick your favourite villain. Now, I have 2. My first up favourite villain of like all time has got to be Stephen King. Not Stephen King the author, what a villain. No, in this book Misery, there's a lady called Annie, and she's like the main villain, I suppose, in it. She's just perfect. She obviously has split personality, so sometimes she's completely fine, and then the next minute she's like sawing his leg off. But the way she does it, she's like a Texan charming woman that's like, oh, you silly man, you're so silly, you made me chop your leg off. Why would you do that? She's a psycho, and it's perfect. Then I have kind of like an anti-villain, anti-hero kind of person, and that's Elphaba from Wicked. Now at the end of the book, Elphaba has become a villain. She is the Wicked Witch, that's how everyone knows her as, but at the beginning she didn't start off like that. And it's all about how she became the villain and became the person that she is, and so Elphaba as well, because I just love her. Question number 3, Hercules, I Won't Say I'm in Love. I love this tag. Oh dear. Pick a book you didn't want to admit that you loved. Now, Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I absolutely love this book, but when I read it, the film was coming out, there was so much hype, everyone was like, this is the best book ever, and I didn't really want to kind of say that I liked it because everyone seemed to love it, and then I read it and was like, I love it. So now I'm okay with saying I love it. Question number 4 is Beauty and the Beast. Pick a character that you cannot stand, and that was regarding Gaston. I don't really have a character that like I cannot stand. It's just I have a lot of books where overall like I hated everyone, so I don't think that counts. I don't have a book that I liked but I hated one character, so I'm going to skip that. So we're going to go straight to number 5, which is Little Mermaid. Part of your world. Pick a book set in a universe you would love to live in. This is like a kind of cheat, but Roald Dahl's James and the Giant Peach, just because I'd love to live in a world where we could talk to insects and then I could ride about on a giant peach, and it's just fabulous. I'd love to be able to talk to a ladybird. Question number 6, Cinderella. A dream is a wish your heart makes. Describe what the book of your dreams would be like. This is a pumpkin that I made. It's not like finished yet. So yeah, I didn't make it for this tag, but I don't really have another reasonable explanation why I made it. I just made it quite recently just to have in my room, so yeah, that's what that is. I would say I can't really describe a dream book. I suppose anything Alice Walker's ever written. Question number 7, Snow White. Someday my prince will come. What book character would you marry if you could? I'd marry Mary Poppins if she'd have me. She's just such a perfectly evil and weird character. Mary Poppins. Question number 8, Tangled. I see the light. Pick a book that changed your life. I don't really feel like I have a book that changed my life, but I definitely have a book that kick-started me with reading, which is why I started this like book channel, and I've met so many great people, and I've got so many pen pals out of it, and so that book is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Here's my like original copy. I read this when I was like 16 and just fell in love with it, and then that kick-started me to read. Question number 9, Pinocchio. When you wish upon a star. Pick a book you wish you could reread for the first time. Girl Interrupted by Susan Caiston. This is my favourite book of all time. It's about Susan's time in a mental institute, and it's just such a powerful and beautiful book, and sometimes I want to pick it up and reread it, but I have reread it, but I feel like you never get the same feeling. Question number 10. The Lion King. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Pick a book that's got a monarchy on it. I'd pick, wait for it, it's going to be worth it. There we go. I would pick The Tudor Princess by Darcy Bonnet, and it's about Margaret Tudor, who's basically Henry VIII. Let me put this down. Oh, it was one of his daughters, and it's about her life, and I haven't read it yet, but that's got a monarchy. And last but not least, number 10, Pocahontas, The Colours of the Wind. That was terrible. Pick a book with a beautiful cover. This is Cinderella, but it's all in French, so it's Cendrillon, maybe. And it's just so colourful and so beautiful and so bright. And that's it. This is the end of my Disney book tag. I hope you enjoyed it. It was so fun to film. I would recommend everyone to do it. It's such a fun tag. Thank you, Shelley, for tagging me in this. I would like to tag Adele. I'd like to tag Carrie from It's Way Past My Bedtime, and anyone else who wants to do it at all can do it. Any other Disney lovers, Disney fans can do it out there. Oh, Paperback and Cats, I want you to do it as well. And so, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you soon for another video. Question number 9, Pinocchio. When you wish upon a star, what book? What?